Are you maybe in Fair Lawn, New Jersey, looking at your home and thinking about how to boost that curb appeal, or maybe make your outdoor spaces work better, last longer?
Yeah, maybe thinking about those walkway stones that aren't quite right, or dreaming of a really nice solid patio.
Exactly. Well, that's what we're digging into today. We've looked closely at info from AvantGarde Construction. They're right here in Fair Lawn, and some other details about their work around Bergen County.
Right. Our goal here, really, is to pull out the key things homeowners in Fair Lawn should know about getting quality masonry work done locally.
So if that sounds like you, if you're thinking about any brick, stone, or tile projects for your Fair Lawn home, stick around. Okay, first things first. Who is AvantGarde Construction?
Okay, so AvantGarde Construction, they're masonry specialists based right here, 1245 River Road in Fair Lawn.
Oh, okay. Local.
Very local. And they serve Fair Lawn, of course, but also the surrounding towns, Prospect Park,
Right.
Patterson, Hawthorne, Glen Rock, Ridgewood, Saddlebrook, Garfield, Maywood. They cover a good part of Bergen County.
That's good coverage. And they've been around a while.
Yeah, established back in 2010. So you're looking at well over a decade of experience now. They do broader home improvements too, but masonry, that's really their specialty.
Good to know they have that focus. And if someone listening in Fair Lawn wants to reach out,
Pretty easy. Phone is 551-250-9494. Email. Let's see, avantgardenjllc@gmail.com. And their website is avantgardenj.com. Simple enough.
got it. And importantly, they mentioned being licensed and insured.
Oh, absolutely. That's definitely highlighted. Crucial for any homeowner. It gives you that peace of mind.
No doubt. Okay, so let's talk services. What kind of masonry work are we talking about for, a typical Fair Lawn home?
Well, they cover quite a bit. Think walkways and steps first. They do new installations, obviously, different materials, patterns, but also repairs, restoration if your existing steps are getting crumbly, custom borders too.
And they mentioned something about the base.
Yes, proper base preparation. That's huge, especially here in Jersey with the freezing and thawing.
Yeah.
If the base isn't solid, with good drainage, things start shifting, cracking. It's foundational, literally.
Makes total sense. You see that happen all the time. Okay, what about bigger areas like patios?
Yep, patios and paving, custom designs, installation, driveway paving too, pool decks if you have one, paver work, whether it's natural stone like bluestone or flagstone, or manufactured pavers.
And drainage is key there too, I imagine.
Absolutely critical for patios.
Yeah.
Planning for proper drainage means water doesn't pool, doesn't undermine the structure, makes it last. You want that patio to be usable, right? Not a swamp.
Right, exactly. Now, Fair Lawn has some hilly spots, some tricky yards. What about retaining walls?
They handle those. Engineered retaining walls, the kind you need for holding back soil on a slope, preventing erosion. Very important structurally.
More than just looking nice.
Definitely. But they also do decorative walls, garden walls, planter walls, even those low seat walls you sometimes see integrated into patios. And again, drainage is part of the design for those too.
Okay, so they seem to cover the outdoors pretty thoroughly. What about inside the house? Tile work.
Yes, tile work too. Bathrooms, kitchens, backsplashes, floors, even outdoor tile for patios or around pools, custom showers, tubs, little decorative accents.
And the prep work matters there as well.
You bet. Proper substrate preparation, that's the surface under the tile. Get that wrong, and the tile job just won't hold up. Doesn't matter how nice the tile itself is.
Good point. Okay, one more big masonry item, especially important for older homes maybe, chimneys.
Right. Chimney services are key. Construction, rebuilding if needed, repairs, repointing the mortar joints. That's a common one. Caps, crowns, fixing the flashing to stop leaks, even refacing the fireplace or hearth inside.
Wow, okay, that's a really comprehensive list. Covers a lot of ground. Let's talk materials. What are they working with? Natural stone options.
Lots of choices there. Bluestone's popular, that classic blue-gray for patios, walkways. Flagstone gives you that more irregular natural look. Fieldstone, more rustic, good for walls. Limestone, more elegant, uniform. Granite, super durable for steps. Even travertine for a more upscale feel.
That's good range. What if you're looking at manufactured materials, maybe for budget or a specific look?
They use those too. Concrete pavers are very common, lots of styles, colors, often more affordable. Brick, of course, always classic. Manufactured stone veneer, it looks like natural stone, but it's lighter, sometimes easier to install on existing structures.
Interesting. And for tile?
Porcelain tile is a big one, really durable, low maintenance, good indoors and out. Ceramic tile too. And then for structure, concrete block, especially for retaining walls. Oh, and permeable pavers, the eco-friendly kind that let rainwater soak through.
Permeable pavers, okay, good option. So with all these services and materials, Why pick AvantGarde specifically if you're a Fairlawn homeowner? What makes them stand out?
Well, a few things seem important. That local experience, over 10 years right here, means they understand the climate, the soil, common issues, skilled masons, obviously, that focus on proper foundation and prep work we talked about that's critical for longevity.
Right, doing it right the first time.
Exactly. Quality materials, chosen for durability in our weather, attention to detail like drainage. They also mention a clean work process, which homeowners appreciate. And they combine sort of traditional skills with modern techniques.
Okay. And they offer free quotes?
Yes, free inspections and quotes. And they aim for honest assessments and clear, detailed estimates so you know what you're getting into.
That transparency is really helpful. Now, turning it back to the homeowner, what are some signs around your property? Maybe things you notice that mean it might be time to call a masonry contractor like AvantGarde?
Good question. Definitely look for cracked or uneven walkways, patios. Steps that are loose or rocking, that's a safety issue.
Yeah, definitely.
Retaining walls leaning or bulging out, that's serious. Loose stones or pavers, water pooling where it shouldn't, crumbling mortar between bricks or stone.
What about the chimney?
Yeah, visible chimney damage, deterioration, leaks inside near the chimney, cracks in concrete. Sometimes you see white powdery stuff on brick or stone efflorescence can indicate moisture issues. Or paving heaving up after winter.
Lots of visual cues there, things you can spot yourself. So if someone sees these signs, calls AvantGarde, what's their process generally like?
Seems pretty straightforward. Starts with that free assessment, a thorough look, then they give you honest recommendations based on what they see. After that, a detailed estimate, clear pricing, scope of work.
No surprises.
Hopefully not. Then, if you agree, the skilled team does the installation. And finally, a final inspection to make sure everything meets their standards and you're happy.
Sounds like a solid process. Okay, let's kind of wrap this up. For our listeners in Fairlawn, what are the main takeaways? The real benefits of working with a local pro like this?
I think it boils down to a few key things. You're enhancing your home's curb appeal, its value. You're improving safety and usability of your outdoor spaces. You're getting work done with durable materials suited for our specific New Jersey climate, that freeze-thaw cycle.
That local knowledge again.
Exactly. You get experienced local professionals. And the results should be lasting beauty and quality. You know, a good patio or walkway can last 25 years or more if done right. Natural stone can last generations.
So it really is an investment in your Fairlawn home, not just a quick fix, but something lasting. It underscores why finding someone experienced who knows the area is so important.
Absolutely. If any of those warning signs we mentioned sound familiar for your property, getting a professional assessment from a local expert like AvantGarde seems like a really sensible step.
Makes sense. So maybe a final thought for everyone listening in Fairlawn. What kind of lasting improvement, done with real quality and expertise, could make the biggest difference to your home and how you enjoy it right here in town?